Welcome back to WTOL 11 Your Day, where we have a bit of an international flair this morning.
Well, in the year of our Lord 1806, set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. And I'm the last of the Irish.
Thursday, the Toledo Irish American Club and the Lucas County Hibernians invite you to a concert. The band playing, the Druids, is based in Kildare, Ireland, and they join us this morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning.
So we're so pleased to have you here in Toledo on Thursday. You're doing a tour here in the United States, right?
Yeah, we've started the tour last Thursday, and so we've been kind of up and down the east coast of the USA since last Thursday. We played last night in Hudson Falls, upstate New York, in a lovely theatre, and today we make our way to Syracuse and then up to Buffalo. And then on Thursday, we come into Toledo, one that we're very much looking forward to.
So you have a jam-packed schedule, and we're so happy to have you here and invite you to the Glass City here later this week. Tell me a little bit, first of all, about your band, your style of music, and how you came together.
I suppose you'd kind of class our music as kind of folk, kind of rock, trad, kind of upbeat trad music, upbeat traditional Irish music, folk music. And we're together on the road about 14 years now at this stage. With a couple of different lineups in the band, but this current lineup is probably, I don't know, about 4 years.
I'm losing you here a little bit, but I think you said you've been together for more than a dozen years. That's a long time.
Yeah, about 14 years now at this stage, yeah.
Wow.
About 14 years.
Very good.
We've had a couple of different lineups in the band over the 14 years, but this current lineup is probably about 4 or 5 years together.
So you know one another pretty well. Zach, tell me a little bit about what you like about this style of music and being able to present it to folks here in the United States.
Yeah, well, the style of music we're doing at the moment, it's electric. Like it's taking kind of old songs and kind of rejigging them, so putting our own stamp on them, which is very fun for me because I'm very much so into the whole arrangement of music and trying to kind of reshape songs that have been done in the past and stuff like that, and it's very exciting for me personally anyway.
Just that little bit that we had heard a few moments ago, it sounds like people are going to be in for a real treat here again on Thursday at St. Clement's Hall. That's on Tremainsville in Toledo. Folks, you have a rich history together, as you mentioned, more than a decade, more than a dozen years together, really. But you also have a really strong story to tell, too, in terms of addiction and what you all have to say about that.
Yeah, we do. It's not something that we spoke about for a good many years, but over the last few years, we've started to speak about it a little bit more. So currently, as we stand in the band, there's 5 members of the band, and 3 of us are in recovery from addiction. And 1 other member of the band never drank, used, or smoked in his life, so he lives a clean, straight-edge life as well. And I suppose it's very unique, particularly for Irish music, to have musicians or to have band members who are in recovery. So we're very unique. So the recovery length of time varies from, Zach is
Maybe 4 years on the 12th of November.
And I'll be 31 years on the 16th of October, clean and sober. So it's a kind of a lifestyle that we live. Instead of after a gig going finding the local pub, we kind of go get something to eat and we get a cup of tea, and we come home back to our hotel, and we support each other, because addiction is a terrible affliction. Some people believe it's a disease, and it can be very tough. It can be really, really tough on the individual, but also on people around them as well. And I'm not sure what it's like in America. I'm sure it's the same, but
yeah,
there's not a family in Ireland that hasn't been affected by addiction.
I think it's a great message that you're sharing as well, and working to beat that stigma as well. So welcome to the Glass City. When you were here, there's plenty of food to eat that you will enjoy. Again, that show is on Thursday. Folks, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Yep, take care.